All right, so you each brought your own version of stir fry, and you're gonna try each other's and rate each one out of 10, and we'll find out which one is the best. Sound good?
Fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, I'm ZEKUN'.
Hey, I'm Leo.
Hi, I'm Tom.
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
I'm originally from Hong Kong, born and raised. Moved to New York City with my family when I was 10 years old, so I'm an immigrant first.
So I was born in Guangdong, but I was only there for like 8 months, and then I moved to the US.
I was born and raised in New York City, Queens, New York, Flushing.
I was actually born in Shanghai. Actually, I came to Canada when I was half a year old, and then the US like when I was 4.
I feel like a lot of dishes in the Chinese cuisine are stir fry in a way.
Yeah, I just throw a bunch of stuff in a pot and stir around.
Cheap Chinese food I eat every single day. So I think I know a thing or two about Chinese food.
Yeah, you know how to stir, you know how to fry.
Stir fry.
I actually don't like cook. Like, I was raised in like ramen packets, like, Hot Pockets. So I'm like a microwave chef.
Really?
Yeah.
So I made Kung Pao chicken today. I made this dish because I grew up eating it. It's relatively cheap and very nutritious. The main ingredient is obviously chicken. We have some roasted peanuts in there, some peppers, some spices, garlic, ginger, and scallions. The holy trinity of Chinese cuisine. But the thing that makes it special is the Szechuan peppercorns. It gives it that little kick. What I did was I actually put it in some oil, hot oil, so it can steep and let the flavors develop even more. And that's what makes this dish special.
Ooh, it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
This is Kung Pao chicken. Oh, it's so good, actually.
It's great.
I just had like an explosion of like a whole lot of spice.
It's got some like nice red chili peppers.
Honestly, I just don't like the flavors of Kung Pao chicken in general, but I like this.
This is probably like the most comfortable level of spice I can take. I think any more spicy, I'm gonna need like water or milk or something.
You can taste the chicken, you can taste like the sauce, like everything like just blends in perfectly. I just don't know if I like the dish in general though.
I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, this is really good. 8.5.
It's all very good, 7 out of 10. I think it's just that I don't like the dish itself. Very hard to make chicken taste like, super flavorful. But yeah, this guy did a pretty good job. Today I have a very classic Chinese dish, tomato egg. The dish is exactly how it sounds like, you got some eggs, you got tomatoes, some sugar, some salt, ketchup, some scallions. This dish is actually like, one of my childhood favorites. My mom used to make it a lot. Yeah, so I hope everyone else likes it.
Well, this looks like tomato eggs over rice.
This is actually one of my favorite dishes. Curious to see if it's like the sweet version or the salty version.
This is one of my favorite dishes growing up. I don't know if you would consider this stir fry though, just because I'm thinking stir fry, it's a lot of oily stuff, all that seasoning and soy sauce stuff, so I don't know.
Okay, it's a salty version.
It's not what I expected.
It's kind of bland.
I think it's okay, it's good. Just missing a little bit more seasoning, more soy sauce or sesame oil or something.
The eggs are tender. It's just those tomatoes are huge chunks and they're not cooked down properly.
I think it's too much tomatoes. It's kind of overpowering the eggs. There's just not that much sauce, I feel like.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give this like a 4 out of 10. But it looks good though.
I give it like a 6.
I'll give it like 6 out of 10. I think it needs a little bit more salt, more seasoning. Texture's a little off, but all the ingredients are there.
This is my attempt at Chinese stir fry. Stir fry to me is just something so common in the Chinese cuisine, right? Like this is basically a whole lot of different veggies, green beans, broccoli, mushrooms, and peppers. And then of course we gotta have some protein. So I got some chicken strips, like chicken breast in there, marinated with a lot of good stuff, soy sauce, sesame oil, garlic, salt. And for my secret ingredient, I decided to make it a little bit fancier or hopefully win some points. I added some caviar, salmon caviar over here on the side if they want to add some more. You can call them Dragon Balls. And of course, presentation is everything, so I got the red plate. And also there's a little secret surprise underneath the plate. So make sure you tell them to check what's underneath there, okay?
What the hell is this?
Wow.
Fancy.
What is this? Smells weird.
I don't know what kind of caviar. I've never had caviar, so this is gonna be a first experience for me.
I have no words.
It's so salty.
It's a very healthy dish. Vegetables are a little too soft, overcooked,
It just tastes so weird.
but it does have a lot of flavor. I don't know exactly what this is, but it's something I would eat if I wanted to like cut down or be healthy.
Actually makes this chicken taste pretty good. Yeah, it's not as good as the first dish, the Kung Pao chicken, but it's pretty good.
A bunch of meal prep ingredients thrown in, stirred around, and then this guy was like, oh shit, I have this leftover salmon roll from like my sushi lunch. We just added to give it that wow factor.
But I like the caviar. It's caviar. You can't not like caviar unless you're vegan.
I'll give it 1 for effort, and that's it.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The broccoli is a little overcooked, so it's like mushy. I like it kind of firm, but that's just my personal preference. And the chicken is kind of like in these large chunks, and it's chicken breast, so it can get really dry.
You know, I would definitely eat this every day. You know, it seems healthy too, so definitely 6 out of 10.
He told me to tell you to look under the plate.
What is this surprise?
What?
You know what? It's actually pretty nice. Like, I give it a 7.
10 out of 10.
Alright, dude, you got a 10 out of 10, man. Good job.
So this is just like a classic Chinese stir fry. There is lotus root, Whittier fungus, shrimp, green onions, carrot, and snap peas. There's no secret sauce. I just put salt and sugar and like chicken stock powder. I don't know, I just like all these ingredients. They're like really simple and classic. I just really like lotus root, especially like when it's like thinly sliced. It's just what we eat like on New Year's. Just a very classic dish.
All right, so this looks really good. I like the colors. I like all the different ingredients.
These are ingredients that, you know, you have to go out of your way to get, I guess. So this person really put a lot of effort into this, and, you know, I can appreciate that.
It's good. It's like something my grandma would make.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's kind of sweet.
Actually, it's really good. You know, like the lotus is like a nice crunch. Snow peas is like a nice crunch as well.
The shrimp is tender. And it's pretty healthy. Not a lot of sauces, whatever, but everything works well together.
It's not super oily for a stir-fried dish, so I really like that. I don't think it has that much like seasoning. Like I said, I don't think there's not much soy sauce, so it's not super like salty.
I can really taste each and every single ingredient, which I like, because it gives like, you know, a lot of different flavors and all that.
It does taste like something super homemade, so I really appreciate that. 7.5.
Yeah, I'll give it 9 out of 10.
It's pretty good. 8 out of 10. It's one of the better dishes. It actually beats out like, you know, every single other dish by like some margin.
All right, so well done, everyone. I'm gonna read off each of your average scores from everyone else, okay?
Okay.
So,
Damn.
in 4th place, we have ZEKUN with a 5.3.
Not
In 3rd place, with an average score of 7.7, we have Tom.
Whoa.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
2nd place, with an average score of 8.2, we have Vanessa.
That's pretty good.
And in 1st place, with an average score of 9, we have Leo.
I guess in the end, money talks. And you know, us Asians, we love some envelope in the money, baby. And you know, the caviar certainly helped too. Woo! Let's go!